Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So Michigan's offense comes on the field to open this game. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk, and that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. The 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And this time it's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking right, this one caught. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Bringing pressure. He's going to take off. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness and keeps this drive moving.
If that's any indication of what we're going to see today, we're in for some hard hitting. Quarterback's got to be careful with taking hits like that, or eventually the wear and tear of those hits will start to add up.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
The pocket breaking down. It just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return starts from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. So Baylor's offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Off the play fake on first down. He lets it go on the move. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Bears looking to cash in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. And they'll use the ground game here. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He's looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Quarterback drops back. He's running out of time here. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Baylor.
But the defense, to me, looked like they may have had a bust. So much focus on the perimeter, worried about the receivers. They lost focus on the tight end. He's wide open. An easy read for this quarterback for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers, between the safeties, for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's complete on the crossing route. He made the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47. The Wolverines will try to keep this drive moving. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense.
Swarm with a pass rush.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Deep shot to the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the Wolverines will line up to kick it away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. He gets it away, directional kick with nice distance. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And there's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
It's a short completion of a big tight end. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll throw it now. Catch made on the right side. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
You know, third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
And Kirk Baylor has the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They're going to run it here. That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much. Just a small gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of...
Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! Tackled immediately, but it's a big chunk play. Gain to the 35-yard line.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job of the coverage team. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down after that completion. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And looking to throw now on first down. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Breaks into open space.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Snags the quick throw. That moves the football to the 27th and a first down.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
That pass is caught. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. And he drops back in the gun. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks left and finds his target there. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Looking to scramble. And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring out 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking for some space, it's Walters. Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Holt. Had so many good backs that come through Ann Arbor.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. QB decides to keep it here. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. It's 3rd down for the offense. Quarterback keeps the football. End zone ahead. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Michigan.
And I love love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
And after the extra point, it's a 17-10 lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And they've got the returner corralled. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This is what you love to see from any quarterback. He's not forcing or predetermining where he wants to go with the football. He obviously wanted to get the ball downfield to a receiver, but nobody's open. So he got the ball to the running back out wide and does a nice job of picking up the first down.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught by the receiver.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Here's a target, and it's complete. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on third down and set them up first and goal at the 10. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He escapes the pocket. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
This is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
It's QB sneak. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Bears. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Wolverines' offense is back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Testing the right side here. Picks up the first, looking for more. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The DB's backing off from the line now. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Well, this pass is on target. Caught. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And in the third quarter, this game remains tied. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
The Wolverines will kick it away to get us going in the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Contact as he let the ball go. He makes the grab. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Sticking with the running game. He's got the first and still going. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Bears begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. After the incompletion, is 2nd and 10 from the 34. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and another incompletion.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made. Room to run here. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
Ball handed off. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive.
Touchdown, Wolverines! And they jump on top here in the second half.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Extra point makes the lead 4. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. We got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Caught, completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
First down, looking to throw the football. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's in the clear. Crosses the... and he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT puts him up 3. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. On first down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Hand off to the back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. At the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Wolverines will have first and 10 here. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Breaks into the clear. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Receiver makes the grab, and he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. Offense getting set, second down play here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Wolverines will send the punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Now someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards.
False start.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Keeping it on the ground here. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big...
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And That's a solid return after the interception.
Because I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense
could take it all the way. Floaters into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Bears will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Short connection to the tight end here. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. Play action here on 1st down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Just trying to get rid of it. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. The 2nd down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. To keeper trying to get to the marker.
Well, I just thought that would be a foregone conclusion. 3rd down in inches, no problem. Quarterback sneak, 1st down. But no. The defensive line holds their point of attack and pushes him. It's like no gain to me. It'll be 4th down in inches.
Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pitch made on the left side. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this 3rd quarter. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will he have to settle for 3? Can he make take it to the marker. Touchdown, Bears! And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. It's a short completion to the tight end. And completion makes it second and short. There's the handoff. Powers through. He finds some space. And here he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Wolverines. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give him the lead.
BT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. They tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Try the ground game here with the running back. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Here's the second down play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Caught near the sticks. It's Washington. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to a 39.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. The pass is caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And it is awfully tough on a defense when a quarterback's able to move outside of the pocket and still keep his eyes downfield looking for those open targets. You don't know whether to attack him and try to bring him down or to stay back and defend the pass.
The pass rush closing in. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in the fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
The Bears come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a big gain. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
And the Bears looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Movement here from the tight end. Handoff heading left. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
And with a game on the line, they go back to that offensive line and the running back, and it pays off. They take the lead here late in the game, Chris. Now they're up 2. Do you go with conventional wisdom and just kick the extra point, or maybe you go for 2 to make your opponent have to drive the length of the field for a touchdown?
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's a shotgun run call. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. And the offense produce some magic. Looking to throw it on first down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Boy, if he just would have been able to catch the ball in this drag route, there's a ton of space ahead of him. It's an unfortunate drop here for the offense.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? This time it's complete. The offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Here's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. And that run produces a decent gain. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes, and the offense produce some magic. Looking for a man deep on the right side. He's got it near the end zone. He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. Now the lineup to kick the extra point. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? First down, looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? It's a quick grab. He steps out of bounds. A heads-up. the clock.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Michigan. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Oh, and that's another touchdown for this offense. They continue to go out there and battle. I want to see what this handshake's going to be like after the game. I don't know how the opposing coach feels about this late score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a late, deep throw. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.